Okay, so things have been rolling pretty quickly over the last couple of days, and
Oh my god, you're pregnant! Congratulations!
thank you. I am one click away from entering my book for publication. By the time anybody sees this video, the title will already be out. I've been pretty secretive about the title. An Inch of Whiskey is the title of my book, and
What is it?
it's a collection of uncertain sentences, I call them, but it's more or less a poetry book. And there's illustrations inside by dear friend Bird Peterson. Yeah, and I'm literally about to click the submitting for publish button. Yeah, it sounds like it just kind of goes live as soon as they manually review it, and then they submit it after it passes manual review. So if it passes manual review, it pretty much goes live right after that. So I know, it's so exciting. So yeah, I'm gonna press the button. Monumentous. Here we go.
Yeah.
Publish your paperback book.
Whole computer crashes. That's on fire.
It's when the battery dies. Successful. There it is. It's done. Yay. Okay, so I'm gonna. I can request a. It's basically like a proof, like a rough draft version of the book. I can request them to send me one. I'll flip through it, and that's when I get to decide if I want to make any final changes. But the manuscript is submitted, and it's done. So,
Nice.
yeah, big deal.
Good
That's
job.
the date, April 25th. Yeah, killed
Do
it.
better than that. Thank you.
Thank you. That's it. Exciting. Yep. All right. It's 1 a.m. Don't ask me what I'm still doing up. I've just received an email the day after I submitted my book for sale on Amazon. I've just received an email that it is now live, the paperback and the ebook version. So there's the store page right here. You can see the cover here, and live, both of them. So I have the Kindle version here. That's the cover. Very cool. And I have a copy ordered from the paperback, for the paperback version, because I want to verify that it's being printed correctly from the printing place, I suppose. So what I have to do is I kind of have to sit now on telling people that it's available until I can get my hands on the printed copy, because if there's any issues with how it prints or the quality of the images or anything like that, then I need to make sure that that's something that I can fix before it kind of goes like super live. It's up, if you go into Amazon and you type in, my name, this pops up. So I don't know, it's just kind of cool. It's pretty cool. First book, and I've been working on this for 2 years, and I'm excited that it's out, and I'm even more excited to get it to people to see what they think about it. So for now, I just have to wait until my paperback copy ships. And then once I have that in my hands, hopefully by that point, I have some stuff ready for like social media and kind of like announcement stuff. I can have that ready to go. Yeah, so as of 1 a.m., April 27th, published author. Cool, all right, that's it. More updates to follow. So my book is here. I haven't held it in hand or anything, and it's just arrived from Amazon. It arrived with another package, so I'm not sure which one it is. I'm assuming it's the more book-shaped box, so I'm just gonna open this one for now. So this is gonna be this is my first look at An Inch of Whiskey printed. I'm very excited. So
John is accidentally cut the book in half.
yeah. All right, that's already popped. Yeah, it's in here. Okay. That's it. It's a little, it got a little bent in the box. This is it. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. A little dusty. Amazon, what are you doing? Yeah, I'm just appreciating, sorry, I'm supposed to be talking, but This is my book. This is An Inch of Whiskey. Yeah, I'm really proud of this. It's been 2 years in the making for it. Yeah, I'm hoping that you guys pick up a copy and enjoy it as much as I had enjoyed making it. So, cheers to me, I guess. Inch of Whiskey. So I am on my way right now to a veterinarian appointment with Mo here. Everything kind of happened all at once, really quickly, right at the end. It was a little bit of a crunch time situation. But as of 35 minutes ago, An Inch of Whiskey is completely 100% live. Up on Amazon and all the social medias, and everything's been posted, Facebook page, Twitter, everything. So that's it. Yeah, it's live. It's been I can't wait to talk a little bit more about this later in another video, but everything came together really nicely at the end, and I'm really thankful for all the work that Bird has been doing. She's been helping me with the illustrations on the interior, and yeah, everything just came together really nice, and I'm really happy with it, and I'm hoping that everyone enjoys it. Yeah, I had a great time making it, so please, if you haven't yet, go and pick up your copy, paperback or on digital. Yeah, cool. That's it. Enjoy. So I'm working on the Inch of Whiskey video here, and this is going to be the behind the scenes on kind of how I put the project together. I just finished working on the script, and it's like 5 pages long, so it's probably going to be a chunky video. So I guess right now I have about an hour and a half of free time before I have something to go and do. So I'm trying to squeeze this whole thing in the next hour and a half, which I think might be kind of cutting it kind of close, but I'm going to try. So I'm kind of setting up all of my equipment. I'm going to shoot in one of the other cabins here. That's what I'm working on right now. I got Mo here. There's Mo. Hi, Mo. I gotta bring over, I have the audio equipment still set up from the podcast. I'm gonna use that in the video, and I have to sort of make sure that all the gear is good to go. So I'm kind of organizing all of that right now, and I'll show you what that looks like when I'm all set up. Here we go. Okay, so I decided to shoot in the cabin that I'm in already, because the other cabin is kind of unpredictable as far as like who's coming in and out. So to eliminate that, I'm shooting kind of privately in the cabin I'm in. This is my setup right here. That was a squeaky toy. So I got my camera on a tripod here. I have a mic hooked up to it, but I'm not going to use that. It's just so I can sync audio a little bit better. I'm using this, one of the podcasting mics here. I've got it run through this audio interface and then into my laptop. So I'm going to be recording audio separate from the video, and I'll piece the two together later. I spent about a half an hour on this. So I have about an hour in total to kind of get this thing shot and get me ready to go for what I've got going on in an hour. So the first thing I did was I changed shirts because, well, I'm still wearing this cardigan, but when I shot the announcement video for the book, there were some B-roll shots, which I think I'll play right here, that I ended up not using, and I think I can repurpose them in this video. So I switched my shirt because I think the B-roll will flow better with this if I don't know, some things are similar, and the backdrop is kind of similar as well. I think it'll be a little less jarring. So I got Mo here. She's taking a nap, and I'm gonna start filming, and hopefully I can get this done in an hour. Here we go. So this is kind of that's what the shot looks like. Although I don't have a monitor to check focus and everything, so I'm kind of like using my book back here and checking focus on this monitor to see if I can, because I'm putting the book at around where I'm gonna be sitting. So I think the focus is maybe too far out. This is tough. I need a monitor. So in typical John trying to get stuff done fashion, I didn't really have enough time to finish the video. I really only got about 2 minutes in, and then everyone started moving around. So yeah, I ran out of time. So I'm gonna have to come back from what I'm doing later and try and finish it later today, I suppose. This is pretty typical. The script took a little bit longer to work on than I would have liked. But here we are. That's okay. It's just part of the process. So I'm just kind of gearing up for what I got to do. And then when I come back, we'll see if we can finish up the video later tonight. I'm using natural lighting right now in the room that I was trying to shoot in. So I'm leaving everything set up in there. And then when we come back, hopefully there's enough light for me to be able to finish the video. So that's the update there. That's the update. Okay, so we're back. We just got back. And so now I'm going back into the cabin here. And we're going to finish this video. I still have some sunlight left. Not much of it though. There's Mo. So we're gonna work to get this done. So I just finished filming. I'm in different clothes now, but I did run out of light, I think. So I think start to stop, the natural light just slowly gets darker, and I think I might be able to counterbalance that. But if it's something that I can't work in or can't work with, I'll have to go back and reshoot the whole thing tomorrow. But so I'm offloading my memory card right now, and we'll see what the footage looks like. And if it's salvageable, I'll work with it. If not, I'll record the whole thing again tomorrow. That's just kind of how these things work. Luckily, it's not off the cuff. Like I have a script all typed up for it, so it wouldn't be hard for me to go back and redo it. It'd probably take less time actually, after I work, because I've already worked through all of the flubs and all that stuff. But yeah, so I'll update you guys as soon as I find out if any of that footage is usable. All right, so it's the next day, and I'm looking here at the footage. I think I am gonna have to reshoot it. So this is just to show you guys kind of why I decided to reshoot the video here. This is a shot from the early on in the video, and then here, that's a shot from later. And so you'll kind of see that my face is mostly being lit here by, I have a screen off to the side here that I'm kind of looking at my script for. And so it's much more obvious in that clip than it is here. I think normally I would try and save it, and I would just slowly fade the video slightly brighter throughout the length of the clip, and usually that counteracts like sunset. But since there's such a prominent light source here off screen, I think that would be harder to do. So I think the conclusion here is to just try and reshoot the video. So that's what I'm gonna do here this morning. Okay, I am here, back in the cabin. This is turning out to be like the most drawn out process for a video ever. I'm preparing for the reshoots here, and by reshoots, I just mean like I'm reshooting the whole video. There are some pros to reshooting here. A pro is that I found a way to hang up my diffuser. So I've got a little less intense light coming in from over there. It's a little better lit. I have a lamp on up there as well. I'm not sure if that's doing much, but the lighting is better, and really that's what I was mostly concerned about here. Another thing that happened while I was recording the first version of the video, the mic that I was using, the clamp wasn't quite as secure as it needed to be, and it was like slowly losing its grip, and it did fall over while I was recording, and I kind of made it like a bit. But I'd rather not have that happen. So I'm glad that I'm reshooting this. A pro is that I did laundry last night, so the shirt that I was wearing, I get to wear again because it's clean, and I get to do it without the cardigan now because it's pretty hot outside. So I think now I'll match the B-roll that I was talking about before. I'll match that even better now. So that's pretty ideal. For now, I'm just gonna kind of get rolling on this video and try and get this done as quickly as possible. All right, so I just finished filming the second version of the same video, and I'm feeling overall much better about it. Another benefit that I forgot to mention earlier from recording a video twice, and I have done that before, is that the first time you go through the video, there's a lot of like flubbing and you're not quite getting the lines in the script right. So yesterday it took me over an hour to film that first version of the video, but here today it only took me 30 minutes. So it really does go by faster once you have more of the script elements in your head. And one thing that I do like about that is that there's a lot less stopping. So it kind of comes across as more natural. It flows a lot better. So I'm really excited to sit down and have some time to edit this version of the video because I think it's going to be that much better. So right now I'm transferring over the video files from my camera over to my computer. I'm not going to do any editing or anything like that today, but just to get them all in the same place. So I thought while the videos are transferring, this will be a good opportunity for me to talk kind of about what the idea behind this is and what my approach was, maybe what the initial thought behind the video was. So obviously, you know, with my new book out, I wanted to, you know, create videos about the book, you know, whether it be to raise awareness or talk about process, you know, different kinds of things like that. So for this video though, I obviously wanted to make it like a look artistry video. So I wanted it to kind of be a breakdown of process and different things that I found challenging. But about halfway through writing the script, it had occurred to me that I could also kind of pair this as sort of like a how to self publish esque thing. Because I think, if I'm being honest, I think that there's probably a little more watch value for random people rather than people who just follow me, who might click on something that has more information about self publishing in it. In addition to all the stuff that, you know, my usual watchers would be familiar with. So I guess this video is also kind of an effort for me to kind of bridge between my existing audience and trying to pull some more people in. So I'm hoping that this video collects more views that way, and that's kind of the aim here. There's little efforts here and there throughout some of my projects to kind of do this sort of thing, but I wanted to talk about it here with this video because I definitely this video is going to be a little bit longer than some of my other ones have been, I think, in the past. So, yeah, that's just kind of that. That's all I have for now, and we'll check back in maybe when I'm closer to editing. All right. Hey, it's me. So I'm just editing this video here, and it's been 2 weeks since I shot all of that stuff. And my look artistry video that this video is on is scheduled to go live tomorrow. And I think I had gotten lost in a couple of other projects, so I had forgotten to kind of close out the video. So I don't have any footage of me talking about the edit. It's just kind of, it's done. Like, I mean, it's scheduled to come out tomorrow, so I just wanted to find a way to like close out the video, I guess. So since this video is already kind of like 16 minutes long, I think tacking on like a walkthrough of the edit at the end is probably just going to be, it's going to be too long. I think I'm pushing it already as it is. So I think I'm going to save that idea, the walkthrough of like an edit to see what the timeline is like. I'm going to save that for a different video. Not necessarily a walkthrough of this publishing video, but a walkthrough of maybe a different kind of edit, maybe for like a short film or something. So I'm going to hold on to that idea, and that's something that I'll push out to you guys later. But for now, this has just been kind of the process for how this video was made. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and subscribe. Bye.